Athletes from around the country are taking advantage of East Alabama's mountain trails this weekend as a new sporting event comes to the area.
Wet weather returns to East Alabama later on in the weekend, but not before a fantastic Saturday. We'll have the complete weekend forecast for all of East Alabama coming up.
A team is officially a region champion and did so in dominant fashion. EAN Local News starts right now.
This segment of EAN Mobile News is brought to you by WM Grocery, located in Heflin, Wedowee, Roanoke, and in Piedmont.
Hello, we're glad you could join us. I'm Mike Stedham. Downtown Anniston was full of mountain bikers and runners as the sun came up this morning, marking the start of the two-day Lifetime Trail Race Series. The program features numerous events such as the Coldwater Trail Races, which stretch out from West 10th to Alabama 202 and then onto Coldwater Mountain. City officials say the race series has drawn thousands of athletes and visitors from across the country to experience the beauty of Anniston's trails and the warmth of its local hospitality. The races include 50K and 100K mountain bike events, as well as 15K and 50K trail runs designed for a range of ability levels. Some of the routes will cross city streets and Alabama Highway 202 west of downtown, causing a few minor delays for traffic. City officials say police officers will be providing brief roadblocks to keep the athletes safe. Motorists are asked to use caution in the area this weekend. More than 300 Anniston High School seniors attended this year's Infinite Scholars Scholarship Fair this week, meeting with representatives from 20 colleges, universities, and other organizations to talk about continuing their education. School officials say those students from the class of 2026 received offers of $15.9 million in scholarships. That's a jump from the $10.9 million offered at last year's fair in Anniston. The event was held by the Infinite Scholars Program, which was established to provide students with access to higher education and career opportunities. Many of the schools participating in these fairs waive their admission fees and other related costs to help students begin their college careers. A federal grant will help local police improve traffic safety. That story and more when we return.
Are you game day ready? WM Grocery has everything you need to fire up the grill. Hot dogs, brats, sausage, ribs, juicy steaks, fresh ground beef and chicken, plus all the grill accessories you need to make your tailgate a success. Wherever you're tailgating, stop by and see us in Heflin, Wedowee, Roanoke, and Piedmont. WM Grocery, where game day begins.
Celebrate Halloween with Old Noble. From spooky decor and frightfully fun gifts to cozy touches that make your home the perfect haunted hideaway, Old Noble has everything you need to get into the spirit of the season. And while you're here, don't forget to check out our locally branded merchandise, the perfect treat for showing off your hometown pride this fall. Stop by Old Noble in downtown Anniston today and make this Halloween one to remember.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Waldrop Metal Buildings, custom metal buildings built right here in Anniston.
Gadsden police have received state and federal grants designed to improve safety on city streets and highways. The funds from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Alabama Department of Economic and Community Affairs will allow officers to conduct concentrated traffic enforcement in hot spots where traffic violations and accidents are most common. Gadsden Mayor Craig Ford says the ultimate goal is to reduce traffic accident-related injuries and fatalities with a focus on speeding, DUI, distracted driving, and seatbelt usage. Investigator Sam Lowe of Gadsden's traffic unit says that distracted driving has become a major contributor to traffic accidents, and his department's enforcement of the hands-free law will be emphasized. More than 100 years ago, Anniston and Gadsden were among more than 1,600 American communities that received money to build a public library. That money came from the Carnegie Corporation, founded by one of the richest men in the United States. This week, the organization announced that those libraries still in operation will each receive a $10,000 gift to commemorate the 250th anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence next year. The Anniston and Gadsden libraries are among the 1,280 Carnegie libraries that will be receiving this money, which is part of a $20 million special initiative to foster civic participation and bring people together. The libraries can expect to receive their checks in January, according to a news release this week from the foundation. They may use the funds however they wish to celebrate the 250th anniversary, further their mission, and benefit their community. Carnegie libraries and their patrons are encouraged to showcase their libraries and gifts by photographs and stories for possible inclusion at carnegielibraries.org. When we come back, local volunteers help a local youth club spruce up its building.
Big dreams deserve a strong foundation. Whether you're starting a business, building a backyard shop, or just need more space, Waldrop Metal Buildings is ready to help. Every project is built to fit your vision, your style, and your budget. Let's bring that dream to life. Call Waldrop today.
Craig Miller at Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply. How would you like to come home and sit down and relax in front of a fire pit? Here at Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply, we've got different types of fire pits. You want to relax, tailgate in your backyard? It's Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply. Not only we have the firewood to go in the fire pit, but the fire pit to put it in here at Miller's Sand and Landscape Supply.
This segment of EAN Local News is brought to you by Oxford Lumber. Come visit us at any one of our 5 locations in Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln.
Volunteers with the Alabama Power Service Organization gathered at the Boys and Girls Club in Pell City on Thursday for their most recent community service project. Organizers said their goal was to make a positive impact on the lives of young people in Pell City. The volunteers spent the day painting rooms at the club, including activity rooms and bathrooms. The APSO is made up of Alabama Power Company employees who contribute tens of thousands of hours each year to support education, environmental stewardship, and other vital community services. Main Street Anniston will hold its annual Neewollah on Noble Saturday afternoon from noon until 4. This year's event will feature candy galore, costume contests, local vendors, inflatables, and many other kinds of family fun. Noble Street from 10th to 12th will be closed from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. for the festival. The costume contest will be held at Noble Street Park starting at 12:15 with pets and then 12:45 for ages 0 to 1. Participants can sign up at the park entrance during that event. Well, the weekend is upon us with football games, fall festivals, and the big mountain bike competition taking place in East Anniston. John Holder is in the Pool Doctor Weather Center with your weekend forecast.
Mike, the weather for Saturday for all of those events you just mentioned is going to be spectacular. We're going to have a great forecast for Saturday and then not so great of a forecast for Sunday. We'll have the complete forecast details for all of East Alabama next.
This spring and summer, get it done right with Oxford Lumber, your hometown partner for projects big or small. From refreshing your garden to upgrading your outdoor space, we've got everything you need. Check out our full garden center and gear up on our Stihl showroom, chainsaws, blowers, trimmers, and more. Ready to grill? We've got Big Green Egg, Traeger, and Blackstone to fire up the fun. Since 1985, Oxford Lumber has been built on tradition and focused on you. Visit us today at any of our 5 locations: Oxford, Roanoke, Talladega, Jacksonville, and Lincoln. Oxford Lumber, where you're treated like family.
Life doesn't stop for car service, and now it doesn't have to with the Ford Mobile Service Van from Buster Miles Ford. Our certified technicians come to you for oil changes, brake service, tire rotations, battery tests, and more. It's the same trusted service now delivered right to your driveway. Schedule your Ford Mobile service today at bustermilesford.com.
EAN News would like to thank all our commercial sponsors. Go check out our sponsors' links in the description below. This segment of EAN Local Weather is brought to you by Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville. Personal, professional, quality.
Here's the EAN weather cam, Quintard Avenue in Anniston. You know, we've had crystal clear blue skies for the last several days for the most part across East Alabama. Today, clouds in place today. That did not hold the temperatures down. That mix of clouds and sunshine, still temperatures rising into the 70s today here in the Pool Doctor Weather Center. We reached 75 this afternoon, a couple of degrees above the average. Still below average this morning. Chilly once again, 44 for the low this morning. We've got another chilly night ahead. If you're going out to a high school football game, it is week 10 of the season, and for the first time, you're probably going to need a sleeve or a light jacket tonight. 47 tonight, no chance of rain. Partly cloudy and cool out there, so dress accordingly. Coming up tomorrow, a repeat of the last couple of days. It is going to be fantastic on your Saturday coming up. We got sunshine in the morning, 58 degrees. Lunchtime, very comfortable. Plenty of sunshine once again, 69 by the lunch hour tomorrow. And at 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon, well, we're going to see more of the same. Plenty of sunshine, and the high will be 75 degrees. Near perfect weather coming up for October. Not too bad across East Alabama. 7-day forecast. Going to see a lot of changes coming. We're going to see an increase in the amount of precipitation and a decrease in the temperatures. After tomorrow, really unsettled after that. Beginning on Saturday night, clouds coming in during the day on Sunday. A 50-50 chance of showers, maybe a rumble of thunder in there, the highs backing off into the 60s. We're going to actually see very high rain chances in here Sunday night. That's going to be when we see the highest rain chances, about a 70% chance of rain overnight Sunday night. More rain on Monday, a 50-50 chance of rain. Light rain showers scattered about on Tuesday and Wednesday, but look at those high temperatures. We've been focusing on the lows this week. We're going to get back into the 50s for the most part for lows, but the daytime highs are going to only be in the 60s after tomorrow. As a matter of fact, some low 60s, and as we look ahead 5, 6, 7 days in advance, we're barely going to reach 60 degrees by next Thursday. The rain's out of the forecast, but the cool temperatures are going to stay in place. As a matter of fact, overall, counting daytime highs and nighttime lows, it looks like toward the end of October coming up next week, we are going to be looking at the coldest temperatures overall that we have seen so far in the fall season as we close out October and begin November. And increasing rain chances. That's good. We need that. You saw the drought monitor here yesterday. Look at this, and that Sunday, Monday time frame, especially overnight, Sunday night, a 50 to 70% chance of at least an inch of rain through Wednesday. Most of that in West Alabama, but we'll have some of that here in East Alabama as well. Look at Anniston. Look at Gadsden. You're going to be looking at a 65 to 75% chance that between now and Wednesday, we're going to see an inch of rainfall. That is not going to end the drought, but that is going to be a good beginning to ending and alleviating the drought conditions. I think everybody is going to look forward to seeing some rainfall spread out over the next 4 to 5 days across East Alabama. I will be back here tomorrow morning with your Saturday weather at a glance. We're with you throughout the weekend. We'll be back here Sunday morning with your Sunday morning breakfast forecast, Monday morning with your breakfast forecast as well. Next, we've got Friday Night Sports. Colby Amos is coming back right at you after the break.
At Pool Doctor Custom Pools in Jacksonville, we believe a great pool is where the best memories are made. Family cookouts, sunny afternoons, kids laughing and splashing, it all starts with a pool that's clean, clear, and ready for fun. That's where we come in. From trusted Pentair products to the cutting-edge BeatBot cleaners, plus top-quality chemicals and fun accessories, we've got everything you need to keep your pool perfect. Visit Pool Doctor today, where pool care meets family care.
Hi, I'm Mary Beth from CARES Direct Primary Care. Do you want convenient 24/7 access to health care? We are available in person, by text, phone, and video visit. Sooner or later, we all get sick. A quick trip to an ER or urgent care can quickly add up to more than the cost of 1 year's membership of Direct Primary Care. If you have a high deductible, you can quickly burn through that before your insurance activates. Join CARES DPC today.
The Oxford Yellow Jackets girls flag football team continues to dominate. This week, they claimed the region championship after a 26-0 shutout over Gadsden City. It was a statement win for Oxford, who came out strong on both sides of the ball. The Yellow Jackets offense set the tone early with quick scores and efficient passing, while the defense held firm, keeping Gadsden City out of the end zone for the entire game. This victory not only secured the region title, but also continued Oxford's impressive run this season. The team's chemistry, discipline, and speed have been key factors in their success, and Friday's win showed just how well they've developed as the postseason approaches. With the region championship now secured, Oxford will shift its focus to the playoffs, where they'll look to continue their momentum and make a deep postseason run. A dominant win, a region title, and plenty of confidence heading into the next round. The Oxford Yellow Jackets are proving that they are one of the top flag football programs in the state. Oxford not only made a statement in flag football, they also showed dominance with the pads on as well. Oxford rolled past Huffman with a 55-6 victory, putting together one of the most complete performances of the season. The Jackets came out strong early and never looked back, dominating on both sides of the ball. Quarterback Maddox Mims and Caleb Jenkins combined to throw 5 touchdowns, Mims going 4 for 4 with 173 yards and 2 scores, and Jenkins also 4 for 4 for 98 yards and 3 touchdowns. Jalen Taylor led the receivers with 143 yards and 3 touchdowns on 4 catches, while Andre Ford and Caleb Wynn each added receiving scores. Wynn also ran for 40 yards and another touchdown, and Isaiah Kennedy contributed with 34 yards and a score. The Yellow Jackets are expected to finish third in the region, setting up a playoff opener at Parker, the Region 5 runner-up. With the win, Oxford continues to build momentum heading into the final stretch of the regular season, and the Jackets looks poised to make some noise as playoff time approaches. Big moments not only happening on the football field, but on the volleyball court as well. It was a big night for the Pleasant Valley Raiders, who officially punched their ticket into the state playoffs. The Raiders took care of business against Sulligent, sweeping the match 3-0 to advance. Pleasant Valley controlled the tempo from start to finish, showing strong communication and steady play at the net. Their consistent serving and defense kept Sulligent on their heels all night, securing the win and a playoff spot in the state tournament. With this victory, Pleasant Valley now turns its focus to the next stage, looking to make a deep postseason run as one of East Alabama's top volleyball programs. As playoff time approaches and the rest of Week 9 kicking off right now, that's going to be all that we have for sports. Back on over to you, Mike.
Thanks for watching East Alabama Now Local News. We appreciate all of your support. Please like and subscribe to see more local news for your area. We'll see you back here Monday for your news on your schedule.